Welcome back. Last time we ended up infiltrating our own factory because it's overrun by purists, people who are against augmentations. But in the end we found this guy who is clearly augmentated, trying to hack into the Typhoon, the object we had to recover. So now we will continue and try to get to the bottom of this, while purists are working together with an augmented. So up we go. Looks like the SWAT team is already starting their breach. While I'm still going through the factory, please guys, let me do my job. You have the fun afterwards, cleaning up my mess. Will I get this one? Yep, I got it. Just in time. No, it's slightly in view from downstairs, I think. They're moving back quickly. Here is some beer. Beer makes everything better, so might as well use it. You get a lovely 5 HP. Also, we picked up some machine gun ammo. We don't need that. I'll drop it. Oh, the lovely 100 XP. Okay, 3 people. Look like on the radar that the guy here coming towards me now just stops right here, out of view of the other two. So we'll try to take advantage of this. Now he turns. Now I am taking you out. And some more beer on the side there. It's my lucky day. Corporate secretary. I'm making sure that when I take the beer, that guy doesn't see me. I'll have to wait for my battery anyway. So that guy has to turn back. Now I'll do the same trick I did upstairs. Tranquilizing rifle one of the two and then taking the other guy out by hand. Making sure that I have this reloaded. I can use the beer here. Right behind here. Ooh, thought I missed the furthest one. Today I have some close near misses. Let's see, what do I want to do? Oh yeah, the other guy. Okay, off to the next area. Doo -doo -doo. Okay.
Don't lie to me! I don't want to hurt you. You're a civilian. But I will if you don't give me a choice.
If you didn't want to hurt anyone, you should have stayed home tonight.
Oh, look! Serif's attack dog! You're here to clean up before the police bust in?
He thinks we're breaking the law.
Shut up! All you body polluters break laws. You're all the same!
You're gonna have a hard time convincing people you're any different once they hear you had an AUG on your team.
What?
I found your attack dog in the factoring labs, trying to cut through security with his implanted hackware.
Nice try, Cholo. But I would never let one of you freaks on my crew. Ah! Back off, Hanser! I got business to take care of, understand? If what you say is true, and I'm not saying it is, you hear? But I gotta check things out. So me and la vieja, we're leaving.
No, you're not leaving. Not with her, at least.
Stand down, Hanser! I told you, stand down or this bitch is dead!
Bullshit. You're bigger than that. You don't kill civilians.
Damn right! I'm a decorated vet, and I won't be jerked around. I need to find out who's behind this, and right now the boss lady is my only ticket out of here.
Listen to me. Whatever's going on, it's big. You've got a better chance of getting to the bottom of it if you work with me. But I can't do a thing until you let her go.
Are you stupid? I don't work with dogs. God, you must think I'm some kind of moron. And who can blame you? Because it's exactly what it must look like to everyone right now. Trapped in here by the cops, and my only option is to take a hostage. How screwed up is that?
Let's see. Let's empathize with him.
You're still standing, and that's more than the hacker was expecting. You said you're a vet, so I know you've got the balls to handle this. You don't need the civilian to get you out of here.
You got a good point there, but still.
Slowly turning around.
I've got to exploit my advantage. And as long as I hold on to this lady here, you and the cops will be way too scared to come near me. Face it, you got outmaneuvered.
Let's see. Hostage. The cops will be looking after civilian. Safety of the civilians. Let's empathize again.
The only thing the cops are focused on right now is the safety of the civilians. Same as you. You've risked your life to do what's best for other people. You're not some drive-by banger.
Right. Like I need the approval of somebody who sold his soul to the biomod industry. You know what? I'm done talking here. The sorry son of a bitch who lied to my brother messed with the wrong family. Now I'm gonna track down everybody and anybody who helped them and laugh while I rip their fucking heads off. And there ain't nothing you or anybody else in this world can do to stop me.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He used your brother because he knew you would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
Nothing else to say!
God damn it, it was too late. Oh. No.
Listen, the hacker's plan was for you to die. He knew there would be civilians here tonight. He thought of everything.
No, if I was too late, I should have put a timer there.
You would trust him. That's how well he knows you. He expected you to take a hostage, just like he knew the cops would kill you for it.
You're right. Damn! You know, he even asked me once about hostages. I told him I
Perfectly,
would
he's
if I
turning
had to.
around very
I
well.
thought I had to here, but I can't afford to, can I? Go on, get out of here. You're free to go. I did what
Yay,
you
we
wanted,
saved her.
so let me go. I got Blade here too, I see.
I've got as much interest in finding out who's really behind this as you do, cabron.
Yeah, well,
Okay, Cabron,
maybe I'll
see you
win.
later. Be
But I
safe.
promise you this. Someone's gonna pay.
Okay.
Adam, what's happening? What's your situation? Adam!
Sanders is gone, boss. But I'm pretty sure he's just a dupe. Somebody else set this up.
Damn it. Okay, I want you back here now. The admin building has a rooftop terrace. Meet
Getting
Farida on it.
things done.
Copy. Jensen out.
If I'm not mistaken, the Getting Things Done awards shows you that you did the Foxiest of the Hounds correctly. It's not always a correct indication, but if you get it, you're on the good track. And Ghost if you didn't if you didn't get seen and everything is always a nice indication.
Are you alright?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just a little shaken up, but what about the other hostages? My husband was with them in one of the assembly labs, and I overheard talk about a bomb.
Don't worry, they're safe.
Oh, thank God. When those men surprised us. Mr. Jensen, they should not have been able to get in. With the typhoon being moved in and all, I double-checked the protocols myself.
Yeah, I expect Pritchard's doing the same thing right now. Stay here. DPD will want to question you. But you and your husband should be reunited soon.
Thank you, Mr. Jensen. You're a hero.
I know, I'm amazing. As usual. Let's hack this guy in full sight. Why not? It's an easy one. And there we go. If you would have read this Pocket Secretary, you would have ended up with the password, but like I said before, try to hack as much as possible, maximize XP. Even though it's level 1 terminal only 25, in the end it will add up. I've got a lot of emails from this playthrough. Okay, time to get out of here.
Way to secure the terrorist leader, Jensen. Now the bastard's free to spread his lies.
Are they really that weak that they can't kick in the door? Oh my god, what happened to SWAT?
Sorry, Mr. Thorpe, but the target is on lockdown. I can't let anyone in.
But my wife, she's still in there. I need to know that she's okay.
You'll have to wait until the building is secure. Now back up and let the SWAT team do their job, please.
Why can't you just tell that she is
My wife,
fine?
is she all right?
She's fine.
See?
A little shaken up, though. Swab will need to debrief her, but you'll see her soon.
I don't know what to say. I think I've given up on her. You're a true hero, man. I'll find some way to repay this, I swear.
There's no need for that. I was just doing my job.
Don't be modest. I didn't recognize you before, but I know who you are, Mr. Jensen. And I know you weren't supposed to be back at work yet. Thank God you are. I'll be in touch. Count on it.
Okay. Back to the VTOL. I'm gonna call it a VTOL from now on, because that's not a helicopter. It's a VTOL.
You made a lot of people happy tonight, Jensen. And not just the men in suits.
It's what they pay me for.
No. They pay you to put corporate interests ahead of people. You found a way to satisfy everyone. Guess Dr. Reed was telling the truth about you.
Megan? What are you talking about, Malik?
Before you were hired, she said the papers were lying about Mexican Town. That you weren't fired from the force. You quit when you realized Protect and Serve had become Protect and Serve the corporate interest.
What happened in
Nice to
Magic
see she
Town,
was right.
really? Everybody makes a
ready to
reference to
go?
it, but what happened? Don't think I have to do anything here. I'm ready.
Yeah, get me out of here, Malik.
Getting
Your wish is
things
my
done.
command. Climb in. New orders just in, Jensen. The boss wants Pritchard to examine the Typhoon ASAP.
Copy that. Thanks for the lift.
No problem. Hey, and Jensen, I just wanted to say, new look suits you. Like, you haven't missed a beat at all.
New
Thanks.
look.
So,
The only thing.
how's it feel? Being augmented.
Well, yeah,
Excuse
I'm
me?
augmented now,
Don't
so I
take it the
guess a
wrong
lot
way.
has changed.
I mean, I've got a few neuro enhancements myself. Discreet ones to help me fly better. But I chose to get them implanted. You didn't. Now that you had a chance to try them out, what do you think?
Let's see. That's a little bit
I'm not gonna
fetching.
lie and say they didn't come in handy back there. But like you said, I didn't choose to get augmented.
So it'll take some getting used to. I get it. But don't be surprised if the boss keeps pushing you to get more.
Why? What do you mean?
You know how he is. He thinks augmentations are the be-all, end-all of everything. And he can't understand why someone wouldn't want to become more than human.
Megan used to say the same thing.
I'm not surprised. The research she was doing was pretty damn inspired. Might have convinced a lot more people to give what we make here a try.
If that bastard hadn't killed her.
Listen, Jensen. I know you want to find the men who attacked us, and so do I. If I can help in any way, all you gotta do is ask.
Okay, we just have to ask. Let's ask
Actually,
about
there
the
is
first
something.
attack.
I want to know about the first attack.
Fine. Ask away.
The motive.
I've been thinking about why they attacked. What they were really after.
Isn't it obvious? They didn't want us going to Washington.
No, that was just timing. Hearings can be rescheduled. Somebody else can present Megan's findings.
I don't think so, Jensen. They took out her whole team. Declan Faraday, Vasily Savchenko, Nia Colvin, even Eric Koss. The labs their bodies were found in.
We're burned to a crisp. I know.
The only reason you weren't caught in the fire was because that retaining wall came down. Saved your life, believe it or not.
So the whole attack was just to destroy Megan's research.
Sure looks that way. Mr. Seraph is hoping to reconstruct it, but it may take months. If he can keep us solvent that long.
Okay.
Did anyone else see them? The men who attacked?
Not well enough to get a description. Pritchard got some fuzzy images off one of the intellicams, but his tapes were all confiscated by Homeland Security.
There was a
Homeland.
lot of
I heard
interference
Homicide
going on.
passed it over to Special
so
Investigations. Detroit
can't imagine
Special
that it's only
Investigations.
fuzzy
They
images.
did, for the first month. After that, all I really know is the case is still pending, and Mr. Seraph is not pleased.
Nobody's pleased if your entire work was destroyed.
You were there that night. What do you remember about it?
That it was chaos. First, everybody figured there'd been some kind of accident, but Pritchard couldn't get a good visual and communications were haywire. Then we heard the explosions. By the time anyone knew what had hit us,
They were gone.
whoever they were good, Jensen. Special training good.
Not as good as me. I'll find out
I'm
what
gonna
happened.
find him, Malik. One way or another.
I believe you. And just so you know, when you do, I've got your back.
I appreciate that, Malik, but right now...
You've got to get the Typhoon into the tech lab, right? See you later then. Oh, and Jensen, the boss wants a face-to-face debrief in his office once it's secure.
Roger that. Good night,
Okay,
Malik.
another trip to the big boss's office. Goodbye, Vito. Yeah, I saved everybody. Calm down, don't get excited for this.
I don't buy for a second he was with Purity first.
Let's see.
Someone
Richards.
Well, if it isn't Mahatma Gandhi himself. come to honor us all with his life-preserving presence. If this
So
is about the
delightful as
typhoon,
ever.
I'll get to it in a minute.
Now, Pritchard. I didn't risk my neck to have you lose it in a pile of CPUs and scuzzy adapters.
Well, look at you, using the big words. Don't think just because you hacked through the plant security system so fast that you're an expert on everything computer. There's a reason I can't examine the typhoon yet.
Do tell.
For your information, I am running a diagnostic sweep on our network and router security to find out how Sanders' hacker got a hold of our codes.
I'd have thought the first question to ask is, whose codes were they? Unless you already know.
Stick to kicking down doors and shooting people, Jensen, and stop trying to do my job.
We aren't shooting people, we are keeping them
We'll get
alive.
along better that way.
Well, technically we're still shooting them with darts, but we are not killing people. Though he didn't say that, but got them. To the big boss.
David and
Might
you,
as
Darryl?
well. Oh, I can't.
Bill Gates and Steve Jobs talking about it. I bet he's trying to convince him to come out and make a statement.
It misses like this typical elevator song.
I'm telling you, Hugh, he might not have put the gun in Sanders' hand, but it was Taggart's speech to the UN that started all this.
William Taggart is nothing if not a shrewd political operator. You know that, David.
So for the sake of appearances, I have to look him in the eye and let him bullshit me?
With a smile. Always with a smile. We'll talk later.
Looks like
You
Sarah
wanna
is
see me?
augmented as well.
Yeah, how you feeling?
I've had better days.
Well, when we're done here, check him at Dr. Markovic at the limb clinic downtown. Get her to get a checkup.
If you insist. Listen, about Sanders?
Yeah, about Sanders. What the hell were you thinking? Letting him slip away like that? I sent you in there to take care of things.
I know what I was doing. Let's see. There we go.
And I did. The typhoon is safe. Sanders didn't know about it. He didn't even know his hacker was augmented. He's not the mastermind behind this, boss.
So you cut him a break? The man broke into my facility and took hostages at him. I thought you were ready for this.
I am. Today's attack was just a shell game being run by somebody else. I intend to find out who and why, so that it never happens to anybody again.
Good, 'cause so do I. That hacker in Sanders' group, you're sure he was augmented?
I pulled his cables out myself.
Yeah, well, the police are saying he's not, and they're refusing to let me see the body, no matter how much money I threaten to pull from their retirement fund.
Well,
Maybe
let's see.
someone else is offering more. So what do you want me to do, boss?
We have to get a look at the corpse. You still got friends on the force. You think one of them will let you into the morgue?
Depends who I run into.
Get over to the station and find a way inside. Because if that hacker was augmented, his neural hub might tell us who he was. Contact me when you've gotten a hold of it.
Let's see. Well, it's not exactly illegal, so I guess I'll go
Boss.
with this one.
What you're asking me to do, it's not exactly legal.
No, it isn't. You got a problem with that?
Not at all.
Just figured I'd point it out.
Oh, thanks. And believe me, if I had another option, we'd be taking it. But these past 6 months, seems like all the influence I built up in this city just dried up and blew away.
Well, you were able to keep SWAT from infiltrating the plant until I got the typhoon.
Just barely. And now someone else is pulling strings to keep us in the dark? We need that neural hub, son. It's key to finding out who's behind these attacks.
And taking out the men who did it. I'm on it.
Okay. So we know what to do. They always need me to do stuff. So yeah, we saved the factory. Now the police is working against us by saying that the guy was not augmented, so we'll have to break in the police office. Doesn't look too difficult, but that's something for next time. So I wish you a happy day and see you next time.